Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again. This has been a long time coming, I think, but first, welcome to the show. I hope you've been having a good one today, and let's see if we can get some enjoyment out of this video. This is my first playthrough in quite a while, and I was waiting for 0.7.5 and it come out, the new stable build, and this be it. So with the new terrain, all the new little added touches and features they've added in, we're going to check them out. And there's one right there. I don't remember seeing that one before. But then it's been a while since I played this, so maybe I just forgot. But yeah, I'm going to start this right from scratch. I'm not skipping any tutorials. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to try and hit all the good parts. Because this one here is going to this playthrough is going to do like multiple things for me. What it's going to do is I'm going to have a lot of fun playing through, because I've been doing a hell of a lot of building, and I want to blow stuff up. So there's number one. Number two, it's going to help me try out a challenge that was posed to me, and that challenge being, ooh, got him. He was trying to piggyback me. That silly little sucker. Or I was trying to piggyback him. Maybe I'm the silly sucker, right? But number two, the challenge being to play the campaign and not use regen bubbles. So I'm going to try that out. I'm going to see how far I can make it. And I don't know if I'm going to stop when I die. Because really, I died before when I had bubbles, so I don't really think that would be the end of it. So I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. And then two, as there was one viewer that happens to, I don't know, wasn't really saying or suggesting that there was cheating going on, but they kind of alluded that to do a playthrough without cheating. Well, I don't cheat in my playthroughs, so this will just prove it. Usually I just edit out all the nighttime stuff and just leave that out. But this time, I'm going to leave it all in, so then you'll know. Aha! And then number three, yeah, there's a lot of them in there. And the third challenge is going to wait until a little later in the playthrough. But that one is to build a tech using at least one of every block in the game. So I was thinking that was going to be hard, because they said in sandbox on top of that, so in the campaign. So I was thinking that was going to be a difficult one, because most of the color blocks you couldn't get, and stuff like that. I think you could buy them, but buying stuff anymore is a pain in the nuggets. Oh, I won't say something dirty. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I got a feeling I'll be scrapping a lot. Things like that, because usually I salvage and I buy, and then I only sell resources and stuff when I need money, and usually I don't need much money. But it kind of screwed up my way of playing, because now most blocks on a tech blow up on their own if they don't blow up in battle. Little thief, give me my radar. So that screws me on that part. And then they've limited the store, so all the good parts are severely limited, the ones that I usually buy. But they have upped the limit on the conveyors, which is wise. So I think the first time I seen it, they had like, buy 3 conveyors. That sucked. Because most of the time when I'm buying conveyors, I need maybe 40, 50 of them. So they've made it up, I think they put it up to 100 or something now, so that's better. But all in all, they're pretty much tearing down the way I play this game. Forcing us into the crafting stuff. So, once again, I'm just going to say, I frickin' hate that. Don't try and force me to play your way. It sucks. But, that's the way they're going to do it, I guess. That's the way it's going to be. So, eventually, maybe I'll just get sick of it, and I'll just say screw it, and I'll just hang out in the R&D and the creative modes, or my creative saves, if I can keep them going. Without the experimental blocks, my creative saves really aren't that. They're good, but they're not as entertaining as they could be. So I really want to run my monster truck through the campaign world, but no, I'm not allowed to have experimental blocks in the campaign. Which is stupid, because I did buy the R&D for a reason. Because it would allow me to have the experimental blocks in the campaign. Well, that wasn't the main reason. I really liked the R&D. That was the main reason I wanted the DLC. But after having them in the campaign and then them being taken away, it's like a kick right in the tenders. That's a bad one, I think. Made me walk funny for a bit. But anyway, now we gotta go defeat some little fellows. We'll go take a round out of a couple of these guys and we'll see how they manage. So far it's been going pretty good, but as I kind of figure, I'm going to have to do a lot of rebuilding throughout this playthrough while I'm not using bubbles. So, this ought to be interesting. So far these little guys, they're behaving the way I expected, you know, just blowing up. That's what I expected. See what kind of good parts we can maybe salvage out of everybody and try and make the best out of it. Early game, you don't want to leave too much behind. Oh, there's another guy. Who get him? Oh, look at me go. Turned into, put her into high gear. Oh, I found you. Driller killer. You're not such a driller killer. You're running away, you little sissy. Get back here, Sally. Come on. Oh, blew up already. Not so much of a driller or killer. He didn't even get through the trees. That guy was just trying to intimidate people with his name. Didn't work very good. Can't scare a Reaper like that. You can get me caught in a tree, though. Tail guns? Barely see you. Where are you? There you be. Oh, you screwed yourself on a tree. Can't hide, buddy. It's not worth it. I'm looking right at you. Trying just makes it look silly. Alright, I gotta go find me a GSO trading station. Alrighty. Hey, look at that, right there for me too. Oh, who's this? Trader Troll. Now see, I've been hearing a lot about the Trader Trolls recently, that they don't really compare to the tech that you're in. Well, this one seems fairly comparable to what I'm in. He's actually better off. He's got the frickin' bubbles. But I could have been a lot bigger before I got here if I really took my time. I could have wandered around the world, fought a bunch of little guys, built up to something big and all that. But that's not really the way I like playing the start of the campaigns anymore. I like kind of getting through, at least up into the skew anymore. I don't really want to mess around too much, because all that does is leave a ton of blocks that you're missing out on. Or you're ending up with a billion markers all over your map so you can go back and get all of them. Or you got to put them on your tech and drag them along with you. Well, I used to do that when I first started playing, and I tell you, I got some ugly, but usually some effective techs until they got too crappily overweighted. But I'm not really looking to do that. I kind of want to keep my guy light, mobile, and deadly. So with these ones, I got a feeling I'm going to use what I can. Then I'm just going to sell them. So I'm right there. I think that's going to be my best use of these blocks. Make a few dollars. Turn these blocks into block bucks. Yeah, there's another wheel. Bop. And bop. There. Yeah, that's the first major upgrade that I do to my my little techs, is get them dirt wheels. Because it makes a heck of a difference when you're upgrading. Alright, now we got our first mission. We can go striking out. Gotta purchase a collector now. Hello, you're telling me to purchase collector. So I'm guessing I gotta wait for this to finish its little talking. It'd be nice if we could have like a skip button for the text down below for the dialogue. Because like the first time playing through, yeah, you might want to read it. The second time, maybe. Third time, maybe. Fourth, fifth, sixth time, possibly. Seventh time, you probably know what it says. Eighth time, yeah, getting tired. 9, 10, 12, 40, 50, 80. You're sick of seeing it. You don't even care what it says anymore. You know what to do. You just want to skip it. Them's my thoughts on that one. So I gotta sell some resources. And I'm not sure how this works out really, because I got 5 on my thing. I already got 18. I'm at 24, 35, 36, 42, 48. So it went up by 30. 60 now. And I've... Huh. Okay, so it went up by 42, and I only put 5 chunks in there. I am not sure how that works. I don't know the math in this. They earn BB by selling resources. Does it go up by how much you earn, perhaps? Or, like, is that 100 BB bucks? Or BBs I'm supposed to earn? Or have I made 60 of them? I don't know. So I think these are only worth like six bucks each when they're unrefined. Oh, right in the rear. Oh, there's your cab too, pal. Oh, bad day for you. You had a good one until you met me. Oh, shucks, you suck. There, he's got a few good little tidbits here, maybe. Another wheel for me? Come on, another wheel. No other wheel, eh? Huh. Oh, let's see what's over here. Ooh, more friends. I like this. They're hugging over here. Look at that. Oh, 3 of them. This could get ugly. Not sure how I'm going to make out against 3 at once. Now, one dude with the healing bubble being the biggest. That's always awesome. Be better if the little guy had the bubble. Okay, he's focused on me. Go, go. Run, man, run. He's taking you apart. Oh, get after it. Don't, no, no, no. Over this way a little bit. Oh. Get out of there. Back up, back up. Keep him into the resources. You're not doing very good with them. We'll try and take advantage of that. Downside when I ain't got no bubbles, I gotta kind of be evasive. Usually I like to have some melee weapons on the front and just charge in, battle, and bash them all to snot. Do my little evasive maneuvers there and just try and limit the amount of damage my guy gets hit with instead of avoid it altogether. Oh, I might actually get this guy. Oh, I'm getting him. I was starting to wonder there. He had me knocked out pretty good. You almost had my cab showing. Get your cab showing, Jesus. It's almost like being naked. That's never good in a fight. End up getting shot in the tenders way easier. There, I'll do that and that and that and that and a little bit of that and I guess maybe something like that. Yeah, I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of rebuilding in this playthrough since I'm doing the no bubble deal. As long as it doesn't get too bad, I'll continue on with it. No, if I don't die and all that, but I don't know. I know where it's going. I do. I've done this a few times. A lot of the times early when I started playing just because I didn't have the bubbles. Didn't find them or whatever the case may be, but there was a few times that I made it quite far without bubbles, but that was before the enemies had bubbles. So now that they get the shields and the regens, not using them is even more of a challenge. Because before it was like, okay, well, they're big, but they got nothing guarding them. I'm small, and I got a bunch of batteries and some bubbles. So you had an awesome chance with a little guy like this against even a Geocore guy, like a big dude. Now, not so much. The Geocore guys are the hardest ones in the frickin' game, and most of the time all they're using is machine guns and, well, there's some, yeah, they use the megatons. But as a general rule of thumb, most of the ones I've run into early game don't even use megatons because it's too low of a license still. Things like that. But they take the hits. See what other good little bits I can find here. That ain't on there right. Yeah, let's get that better. There, that should work a little nicer. And I don't know. Yeah, maybe we should switch these wheels out. That's the main thing. Anytime you're not using bubbles, if you got something red and you can replace it, you really should. All depends on how much time you want to put in trying to maintain the same kind of build you got going. Like if it's working good for you and whatnot. Or if you want to maybe diversify or change a little bit. Sometimes I just let chunks get blown off just so I can have a good reason to build something new. Yeah. No missions, eh? I don't believe you. You're telling me to go there? I thought so. Oh, crafty Mike. Wonder where that... Oh, he's over there. Right on. But I think what I'm going to do first, I'm going to sell off these blocks. Because I could use the money. Especially this early in the game. Then look at this. I'm trying to get over to Crafty Mike, and this guy, he shows up. Or maybe girl. I think his name is Hannah. If it is, hello. Or haha. Yeah, maybe that was it. Oh yeah, well, we didn't do too badly. Lost one gun. Oh no, not too shabby at all. Let's see if we can find that Crafty Mike fella. Oh, I'm zigging and zagging like a racing champ. Woohoo! Hey, Michael. What's up, buddy? You feeling crafty? Yeah, and yes, we'll put that one there for you. Oh, I'd love to help you out, buddy. Oh, you know. Oh, hey. Get back over there. I almost thought that was bugging out on me. Maybe the base was a little too low into the ground. Wasn't going to let me do it, but nope, I just dropped it wrong. Oh, you go on there. Don't want to be stealing the resource. We're screwing up the mission. But I think what I'm going to do right around in here, because I got a lot of playthrough to go through, and I think this is a good time to stop this one, because I got my Crafty Mike mission. I'm happy. I'm getting into the game fairly nice. So as always, you know, I would like to thank you for joining me. I hope you did enjoy what you saw. And hey, if you did, you know, throw a blue thumb at me, some comments, a subscription with the dinging of the bell, all that kind of stuff, the feedback you guys provide, and all the awesome that only you guys can bring. That is the kind of fuel my little channel runs on, needs, uses, and always will appreciate. So I hope you never forget that. And as far as a few other forms of fuel to throw into the tank, there's always a Solar Showcase, where your cool and original text could have their very own video. Just find my auditions link down in the description of this one. Post your in-game snapshots or save games to the thread it takes you to, and I will make the best dang video out of it I can. And also, if you happen to have a couple bucks you'd like to donate to the channel, there's a paypal.me link down there. If you do donate the $2, your name will be put into a draw for a 3D printed tech. It's currently valued at $40, so if you're interested, it's all down in the description. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome and keep having a good one. Bye.